Dear friends, welcome to this gathering of hearts united in spirit and purpose. We are blessed to come together this day to turn our hearts toward the divine and seek the light that illumines our inner and outer lives. Our theme for today is illumination. Illumination speaks not only of the physical light, but of the radiance of spiritual insight, the brilliance of divine guidance, and the transformative power of love, truth, and unity. In the Bahá'í teachings, light is used as a symbol for the presence of God, for knowledge, and for qualities that uplift the human soul. As Abdu'l-Bahá said, the light of a good character surpasseth the light of the sun.
The praise which hath dawned from thy most august self, and the glory which hath shone forth from thy most effulgent beauty, rest upon thee, O thou who art the manifestation of grandeur, and the King of eternity, and the Lord of all who are in heaven and on earth. I testify that through thee the sovereignty of God and his dominion, and the majesty of God and his grandeur were revealed. And the day stars of ancient splendor have shed their radiance in the heaven of thine irrevocable decree. The beauty of the unseen hath shone forth above the horizon of creation. I testify, moreover, that with but a movement of thy pen, thine injunction, "Be thou," hath been enforced, and God's hidden secret hath been divulged, and all created things have been called into being, and all the revelations have been sent down. Baha'u'llah.
From the Bahá'í Daily Readings, May 25th. If a man sleep, it should not be for pleasure, but to rest the body in order to do better, to speak better, to explain more beautifully, to serve the servants of God, and to prove the truths. When he remains awake, he should seek to be attentive, serve the cause of God, and sacrifice his own stations for those of God. When he attains to this station, the confirmations of the Holy Spirit will surely reach him, and a man with this power can withstand all who inhabit the earth. Abdu'l-Bahá, Patterns of Bahá'í Life.
There are two kinds of light. There is the visible light of the sun, by whose aid we can discern the beauties of the world around us. Without this, we would see nothing. Nevertheless, though it is the function of this light to make things visible to us, it cannot give us the power to see them or to understand what their various charms may be, for this light has no intelligence, no consciousness. It is the light of the intellect which gives us knowledge and understanding, and without this light, the physical eyes would be useless. The light of the intellect is the highest light that exists, for it is born of the light divine. The light of the intellect enables us to understand and realize all that exists, but it is only the divine light that can give us sight for the invisible things, and which enables us to see truth that will only be visible to the world thousands of years hence. It was the divine light which enabled the prophets to see 2,000 years in advance what was going to take place, and today we see the realization of their vision. Thus, it is this light which we must strive to seek, for it is greater than any other. It was by this light that Moses was enabled to see and comprehend the divine appearance, and to hear the heavenly voice which spoke to him from the burning bush. It is of this light Muhammad is speaking when he says, Allah is the light of the heavens and of the earth. Seek with all your hearts this heavenly light, so you may be enabled to understand the realities, that you may know the secret things of God, that the hidden ways may be made plain before your eyes. The light may be likened unto a mirror, and as a mirror reflects all that is before it, so this light shows to the eyes of our spirits all that exists in God's kingdom and causes the realities of things to be made visible. By the help of this effulgent light, all the spiritual interpretation of the holy writings has been made plain. The hidden things of God's universe have become manifest, and we have been enabled to comprehend the divine purposes for man. I pray that God in his mercy may illumine your hearts and souls with his glorious light, and shall each one of you shine as a radiant star in the dark places of the world. Abdul Baha, Paris Talks.
Praise be to thee, O my God. I render thee thanks for having rescued me from the abyss of self and passion, led me into the straight path and the most great announcement, aided me in this attainment at a time when most of the servants are turned away from thee, illumined my heart with the light of thy knowledge, and caused me to turn toward the dawning place of thy splendors. O Lord, I beseech thee by the ocean of thy mercy and the heaven of thy grace to pierce the veils that have hindered thy servants from turning in the direction of thy all highest horizon. O Lord, deprive not thy servants of the ocean of thy verses. By thy might wert thou to reveal unto them what thou hast made known unto me, they would forsake all they possess in favor of that which is with thee. Allah.
Say, O God, my God, thou beholdest me circling round thy will, with mine eyes turned toward the horizon of thy bounty, eagerly awaiting the revelation of the effulgent splendors of the sun of thy favors. I beg of thee, O beloved of every understanding heart, and the desire of such as have near access unto thee, to grant that thy loved ones may become wholly detached from their own inclinations, holding fast unto that which pleaseth thee. Attire them, O Lord, with the robe of righteousness, and illumine them with the splendors of the light of detachment. Summon then to their assistance the hosts of wisdom and utterance, that they may exalt thy word among thy creatures, and proclaim thy cause amidst thy servants. Verily potent art thou to do what thou willest, and within thy grasp lie the reins of all affairs. No God is there but thee, the mighty, the ever-forgiving.
O God, my God, shield thy trusted servants from the evils of self and passion. Protect them with the watchful eye of thy loving kindness from all rancor, hate, and envy. Shelter them in the impregnable stronghold of thy care, and safe from the darts of doubtfulness, make them the manifestations of thy glorious signs. Illumine their faces with the effulgent rays shed from the dayspring of thy divine unity. Gladden their hearts with the verses revealed from thy holy kingdom. Strengthen their loins by the all-swaying power that cometh from thy realm of glory. Thou art the all-bountiful, the protector, the almighty, the gracious. Abdul Baha.
O my God, aid thou thy servants to raise up thy word and to refute what is vain and false, to establish the truth, to spread the sacred verses abroad, reveal the splendors, and make the morning's light to dawn in the hearts of the righteous. Thou art verily the generous, the forgiving. Abdul Baha.
Whoso recited this prayer with lowliness and fervor, will bring gladness and joy to the heart of this servant. It will even be as meeting him face to face. He is the all-glorious. O God, my God, lowly and tearful, I raise my suppliant hands to thee, and cover my face in the dust of that threshold of thine, exalted above the knowledge of the learned, and the praise of all that glorify thee. Graciously look upon thy servant, humble and lowly at thy door, with the glances of the eye of thy mercy, and immerse him in the ocean of thine eternal grace. Lord, he is a poor and lowly servant of thine, enthralled and imploring thee, captive in thy hands, praying fervently to thee, trusting in thee, in tears before thy face, calling to thee and beseeching thee, saying, O Lord my God, give me thy grace to serve thy loved ones. Strengthen me in my servitude to thee. Illumine my brow with the light of adoration in thy court of holiness and of prayer to thy kingdom of grandeur. Help me to be selfless at the heavenly entrance of thy gate, and aid me to be detached from all things within thy holy precincts. Lord, give me to drink from the chalice of selflessness. With its robe clothe me, and in its ocean immerse me. Make me as dust in the pathway of thy loved ones, and grant that I might offer up my soul for the earth, ennobled by the footsteps of thy chosen ones in thy path, O Lord of glory in the highest. With this prayer doth thy servant call thee, at dawntide and in the night season. Fulfill his heart's desire, O Lord. Illumine his heart, gladden his bosom, kindle his light, that he may serve thy cause and thy servants. Thou art the bestower, the pitiful, the most bountiful, the gracious, the merciful, the compassionate. Abdul Baha.